Hi, everybody. Let me know if I'm live. Hello, am I here? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Am I here? Let me know. Let me know. Yes, I'm setting up. Sorry, the whole thing was a little early. Can you hear me? Am I here? Am I here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I here? Hello? 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 I have forgotten how to make stuff with this. Ooh, I like the way it looks under my fingers. Look how cool that is. And yes, this is as in focus as I can make it, as far as I know. Let me see if I can make it a little bit more focused, because it is a little blurry and it's making my eyes hurt. I don't know about you. But it's just not quite right. Let's see. Configure video. I don't need to zoom. I need to focus right there. That's as good as it gets. I won't hear anything about focus. It looks like a car dash. That's really funny, actually. I like the way my my filter for fixing the camera distortion has this edge over here. It's kind of going bloop. Can you turn on the AC? Yeah, I'll show you how to do that real quick. You go here, and then here, then go to here, and then I believe it's... There we go. The AC is turned on. Did you want your heat seated? There you go. Your heat should be seated now. If you want to watch Shrek 2, I think you can go... There. Shrek 2 should be on every single screen now. So hopefully that's what you wanted. I need to pull up the manual for this because I don't remember how it works. And oh shit, there goes my chat. Come back, chat. I don't remember how it works. And I need to learn it because what time is it? 8:23. Oh, okay. I won't get into this too much. Let me just pull up the manual. I guess I can load up another song. Project. Second step. Load. I've made like 3 things on this so far. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, that's good. I like that. Yeah, we'll let that play. That's good. My iPad is dead. This is really, really sad. I don't need my iPad. What am I doing with my iPad? I'm a fucking dumbass. It's a standalone unit, sampler, and granular synth at the moment. That's what it is. It's a sample-based thing. So, basically we're going to go through the manual so I don't forget anything. These things that you're hearing here are just stuff that I have made trying to get to know the device. So you can hear that it's pretty capable of making sounds. The shirts came. I think I know which ones. I don't. Sorry. What's up, blarg? I'm going to wait until 8:30. 5 more minutes. Hey, no. Okay, so I can't play while something's muted. That sucks. I can do this, though. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Scene? Can I do that? How do I make a new sequence? Sequence. I want to make a new sequence. I have many dope shirts. Oh, hey. Thanks for getting shirts. I really like the new ones. I think it's about time to make a new shirt. How do I set up make a new scene? Well, I just want to... Here, I'll just do this. I'll just go to tracks. Oh, no. What happened? That's not... Oh, okay. I selected a separate row. I see. Okay. So if I go to mixer, mute, turn that back on, and then I can go to sequence, track, dream poly, sequence, clear. There we go. Oh, which shirt? I love being a dumb bitch. That's what the shirt says. Yeah, there was a lot of fun shirts in that that I could never wear anywhere else. Oh, really? That mutes? Oh, that's interesting. I don't feel like it should do that. Well, cool. Don't forget to buy a motorcycle and divorce your wife. Cool. So that's fun. Project. What's the third step? I don't remember what any of these are. 3 tracks. Okay. Oh, that's cute. What's going on here? Something's going on here. Mixer. Why does it look like something's playing here? Did I load something on here and then get rid of it? It must have been like a kit of some kind. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Or these don't exist anymore? I don't know what's up with that. I mean, that sound that you can hear is nice, but nothing else is going on. Okay, so let's go to Project Dunk New. I have to name it. And there's, whenever you have something like this, I love it when they give you the option to randomly name it. So we'll call this, since we can't do that, we'll call this Stream. How did I just make things uppercase? Is it this? Yeah. Stream 1. So the touchscreen's really nice. I will say that. There we go. Okay. So what is this? It's a music production station. It's portable. It runs on batteries. We're going to keep an eye on the battery meter. It's at 93% right here. So clock that shit. Someone in a YouTube comment asked me if I was going to do a video on this. And I've worked with 1010 in the past. I love their Eurorack Blue Box mixer. I depend on it a lot. And I like their the 1010 Bitbox, the little sampler module. I love that a lot. So you got a tempera? Okay, cool. Congratulations. I hope you like it. Just dedicate yourself to it for a week. You'll get to know it. someone in a comment asked if I was going to do a video on this, and I hadn't really planned on it. I don't really reach out to companies that often to ask to do videos on things, but I will say that if people ask me, if I see enough people ask me, then I will do a video on something. And in this case, I've had this for a few months now, and there's been a couple firmware updates. There's been things that I wish were different about it. And what I'm trying to do is reframe my my brain about it so that I could do a proper review. Because it's not a device that I think I'll use a lot, but it might be a device that somebody else will use a lot. So that's something I need to keep in mind. I need to put myself in somebody else's shoes because it is portable. You can't sit on the couch with it, and it is capable. So, you know, that's cool. So I guess let's talk about what's going on here. There's a whole bunch of outputs and inputs on the back. It has an auto sampler. It has a device and host port on the back, USB-C, so that's nice. Yeah, it's got all kinds of that. You can see that I've got this cable plugged in here. This is, I'm plugging out the headphones out, so that's right here. The knobs generally control what you see above them, so tempo right here, screen brightness, shit like that, you know. Here's your 3 outs, the volumes for those, so that's nice. So it has a micro SD card on the right, so you know, it has its own internal, excuse me, it does not have an internal memory. It's not a push 3 killer, as you'll see. And I hate that term. We don't want things to kill other things. We want choices. That's the whole point of consumer capitalism, is we want choices. I do have a push 3 standalone, and I will be using it more in 2026. I know you've never seen it on the channel, and that's because it just is what it is. But no, I think that they're very, very different. Right now, this doesn't have any synthesizers built into it and is much more limited than the Push 3. The Push 3 is Ableton's attempt at putting the Push 3, at putting Ableton in a box. Am I going to be an MFF nerd? Wow. Push you in a locker. No, I'm not going to be an MFF. Have fun if you're going to go. I know a lot of friends that are going. Okay, so we've connected it. I'm walking down the list here on the manual. We've connected it. We've put on the newest firmware. We know that our firmware is correct. Okay, playing tracks from the pads. Once Bento has completed firmware installation and startup, you can test basic functionality. Bento supports 6 different track types. Granular, so there is a granular engine. You can only have one track be granular, which is something that I was a little disappointed at. In that I was like, oh, well, this could be like a little granular station, you know? But no, it's CPU bound and you can only have one granular track. So let's do a granular track. I will go here, config track. That's not it. Let's see, tracks, new. How do I do it? Press the tracks button. You want to tap a track to select it. Okay. But I just want to load a blank granular thing. Use the up and down arrow buttons to change octave from melodic tracks and slices. Okay. Press the tracks button to access the track selection screen. Did that. Okay. Tap a track to select it. I did that. Press pads to trigger sounds from the selected track. Okay, well, we haven't loaded anything on there yet. Let's get to that. Finding a way around, that's fine. Loading the demo project, no, we don't need to do that. Viewing project settings, we don't need to do that. Oh, we might want to do this. Viewing the project settings and changing the key. Press project. And then maybe this. Project settings. Root note, scale, minor. Cool. So here's our BPM, swing, and root note. Let's change this to E, minor pentatonic. Swing, we'll do 60. Nah, that's a lot. We'll do 57. And BPM will go to 130. Maybe we'll make like a chill step thing. Okay, done with that. There's also SD recorder mode. Oh, I don't know what that is. We'll save it real quick. You notice I'm using the touch thing a lot. That's great. It is useful to work on. Sleep, pad threshold, brightness, and then you can switch the MIDI type. Wow, that's a really, really, really nice feature. In case none of you know this, these things, this TRS MIDI standard. You may have seen this around. There are actually two versions of this. There's A and there's B, and you don't know which one it is until it's not the right one. They look identical to each other, and so it's really, really nice not to have to deal with that here. You can just switch it depending on what you have access to. So that's a really nice function. I should be recording this. Let's see if I can record. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to say that again, just so I have this as a recording. I'm going to get a transcript of this, and I'm going to use it for my review. So in the global settings here, we have a MIDI type A and B switch, which is super, super great. I feel like so many things have tried to kill the OP1 and failed. It's embarrassing at this point when something tries to come out and do that again. I'm so sick of it. Just stop. Like, yes, it's a great form factor. It's very striking. Nobody ever makes something that is as good as the OP1F, especially. And it's just like banking on people's like desire for teenage engineering to fail, and like taking advantage of the design aesthetic they created to try to sell you something that's nowhere near as good. It's just, I'm so fucking sick of it. All right, so we need to get in here. We've all done this. Okay. Yeah, we know. Save. Okay, great. I'm going through this really fast, mixing multiple playing tracks. Okay, what I want to know is how to load a blank track, because I know you can. Installing firmware, arranging with tracks. What's next? Managing tracks, understanding Bento tracks. That's probably it. 48. Oh my God, this manual is huge. What's up, Hannibal? Hannibal Lactator. 48. Okay. Understanding track types. Great. I know we haven't had any sounds for a bit, but that's because I'm trying to fucking find out how to load a track. You know what? I'm going to load. I'm going to download this manual and put it into Gemini and just ask it questions, which is kind of cheating a little bit, but manuals are always written in a way that if you get along with how the manual is written, then you're great. If you don't, then it's like pulling teeth to try to find what you're trying to look for. Where is the manual? I just downloaded it. I want thinking and how do I make a blank track of, I should probably move this closer to me. Come here, little baby. Of a specific type. Let's go. Anyways, what we can do real quick is just load up some of the, what do you call it? Not preview, stock sounds. So they just added preview, which is not doing anything. Does it only work with drum kits? Okay. Oh, does it need to go out through like output 1? What's going on here? We should have preview. Not 1. Okay. Well, that's supposed to be working. That sucks. Let me look at the manual. This was literally what I was waiting for. I'm so close to setting this thing back. To listen to samples as you browse, tap preview to turn it on. Okay. Does it not work? He told me specifically that it was supposed to work on kits. I don't know what's going on with that. The whole fucking point was it was supposed to work on sounds. All right, well, here's a kit. I mean, like, so, like, check this out. Like, go to, go back, go to here, change patch. So, like, I have no idea what any of these sound like. And that's really, really frustrating. I was able to get a quick start by searching 1010 Bento Guide PDF. Okay, I guess I'll search for that. A quick start? I don't need a quick start. I just need it to do what it's supposed to do. And this is the Bento 1.2 manual, not Bento 1.3 manual, which is what we have now. Did I download all the extra sounds when I updated the firmware? What? What? No? What? Wait. Hold on a second. Project global settings. No. Where was the firmware check? 1.3.0 Cont 10. Is this not fucking released yet? They separated the downloads. The same thing happened to me. Okay, well, where the fuck is the... 1010 Bento 1.3. Download firmware. There's no other link. There's no other link. Is it similar to the black box? I think it takes what do you call it? It's in the release notes? What the fuck, dude? Okay. Download and unzip. Okay. Okay. That is incredibly fucking dumb. There is an SD card reader mode, so I guess we will try that out. Like I said, I'm trying to. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be mean in this stream. Yeah, best place to put links, especially when like there's download links to the firmware right there. 1010 has always been really bizarre about how they that's a great sound. About how they have their links. They like hide them in places. Oh god. Oh no. It's telling me it needs to format disk and that it's inaccessible, and then it just crashed. Cool. Great. That's great. That's fucking fantastic. Very bottom of the page too. Great. Cool. So they're really just knocking it out of the park with making it accessible. That's fucking fantastic. Fucking love that. It's so cool. Yeah, this is... I'm sort of glad that I streamed because, like, I need you to know what I go through with this stuff. Like, and I have... This is not the only thing that's like this right now. Like, I have 3 other things that I agreed to do videos on, and I don't want to do videos on any of them. Like, because I have... the experience that I've had has just been not good. And... I got kind of like I talked to both people and they were like, they were clear that they took it personally, and I didn't want them to take it personally, but I'm just like, I don't think that this is useful to my audience. And now here I am, like, you know, in the state of doing this, and I feel like between now and the end of the year, if I follow through on all this stuff, it'll just be a parade of things that I can't, be as honest about as I want to. What am I doing here? I'm trying to change my filters because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Like, why they make it hard to use? That's the issue, right? Is like, I bump up against what do you call it? I bump up against. There we go. That's a bit better. Friction, and I don't want to deal with it. Oh, that looks like shit. I have very little patience for friction at this point in my process. Maybe it's a function of getting old. I don't know. So here's content, and here is. I'm grabbing the content, and I'm grabbing where the fuck is the other thing? It was content. Is it still downloading? Content and patches. Okay, great. All right, export, or excuse me, unzip. Of course, I'm fighting Windows 11 here too. Bitch, unzip this. Oh my god. I'm sorry. You're seeing me at a very whiny. I'm very whiny right now. I don't mean to be this whiny, but I am. I am feeling whiny as shit. Unzip this, you stupid piece of shit. Yeah, I thought I was ready for this stream, and apparently I wasn't, and not because like I didn't follow directions, but because I think. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me get this shit on the SD card. I'm adjusting my shit. I'm adjusting my shit. There we go. Is that better? That looks kind of straight. I can deal with that. All right. Like, I think y'all know me. Like, I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit, It's not like I'm an idiot. I do have expectations when it comes to gear, meaning that if I was to use something, I have expectations on how it wants to work and how I want to work, and I am willing to make exceptions, of course, to my workflow if the conditions are correct, and that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. Is the other one the OPXY? No, the only reason I don't have an OPXY is, one, it's really expensive. Two, Teenage Engineering hasn't sent me one. I don't want to pay $2,300 for one, even though they had that one sale thing, Let's see, what was I going to say? I actually liked the OPXY. The only issue I had was the build quality, and it was unreliable. I think it was a very cool device outside of that. Well, we haven't really even gotten into this thing yet, because I'm sitting here unzipping a gigabyte of samples and waiting for things that shouldn't have been an issue. Also, it's wild that they haven't updated the manual to say 1.3. And I guess. All right, hold on. Let me get this shit into. Let me get this shit in here. So we have Bento content projects only. Okay, so projects. I will go ahead and put these over here. Great, and then I will go into. Let's see. Bento content patches. Okay, so all of these need to get replaced. Okay, well, how much is that going to take? Oh, I guess I should. Oh, yep, there it is. They have preview wave files. Okay, that's what's going on. They went the Native Instruments route. Oh no. Wait, oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sorry, I just started deleting everything off the card, and I thought I was deleting my stuff too. I have my own user sample folder. So they went the Native Instruments route with the preview stuff here, in that Native Instruments Complete and Native Instruments Contact have OGG files that are hidden sort of in the directories of their products, that when you go and you search for a sound and you get a preview, that's what you get. I talked to them a little bit about options for that kind of things, and I mentioned that, like, you could just shoot out a MIDI file. You could play a quick MIDI file for like all the drum pads, or a middle C or something like that, and that way you wouldn't have to render. You wouldn't have to render like preview files for everything, because the issue with preview files is that while they do work for factory patches, they don't work for any user generated content, and so. That's what we're going to see, I believe, that if I was to make an actual patch, I don't think I'd get a preview file. So, yeah. So I have about 10 minutes to get this thing. I'm loading the samples onto it. It says about 7 minutes left, so just bear with me real quick, and then we'll get back into it. Oh shit, I left when we were starting asking AI how to do things, and I've come back to cleaning the screen. Uh-oh. All right, two things. One, using LLMs to help you comb through a manual, I think is extremely valid, and you can put me on the record for that. If you want to cancel me for that, then I guess do it. But I don't have time or energy to, like, for instance, go back to like the Deluge or some other device that I haven't used in a long time, and maybe has had like a firmware update that's added a bunch of shit, and try to like struggle through remembering how to do basic things, and also have to like then look in the manual and try to find the place that the manual writer decided to hide the information. I don't know if any of you have ADHD or whatever the hell's wrong with my brain, but what will happen is I'll be reading through a manual, and I'll be like consuming information, and then my brain will just say, you don't need to read this. It'll just skip like a bunch, because I haven't gotten to the reward of what I'm looking for yet. So I'm like, oh, it must not be there, right? So my brain is going to go like, and inadvertently, the information that I needed was in that chunk that my brain skipped. So I think that using LLMs to help you with finding knowledge within a manual is a great tool for anybody who is trying to not waste time. It's useful to me, and I don't know if I've gotten an answer from Gemini yet about that one thing. I have not. So Gemini crashed. Rulebooks for complicated games, yeah. I bet. So like that thing works in fiction for me, or like in novels, because like, you know, I can grab context usually from what happens next, but it absolutely does not work with factual information, you know, that I need to consume. So yeah, that sucks. It says 8 minutes left. Local models, yeah, I would love that kind of thing. Google Notebook, when it came out, was a really useful one for that, but obviously it wasn't local. But yeah, just like a local model that you could run as an app that you could feed manuals to and just like ask it questions and it never hallucinated would be really great. Like that would be a cool tool. Yeah, I know we do. Like every single fucking phone that's come out has been like, hey, we got the power of AI now. It's like, all right, well, use it for something good then. Come on, do it. 4 minutes. Copying all these multi-samples over. You ban AI. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I understand that people are very, very serious about that. And I think like with everything, a nuanced take is probably better. But I also do respect the feeling that it's just all bad. I respect that. I understand. We have about 6 minutes left. What can I do to entertain you? How about this? Get out of here. How about this? It's not an unzip, it's the transfer to the SD card. How about I want to record. Yeah. I don't know how to record. Got any finger puppets? I don't. I should. I wish I knew like some magic tricks. I could do magic tricks. Suno, I think, is actually the worst thing that's ever been created in the entire world. I follow a subreddit called Crappy Music, and it used to be that on our Crappy Music, you'd have like just really bad music that people made. Now it's really bad music that sounds real. It's like it's bad because it's like shitty artistically. And people are like dancing and singing to it, pretending to like they made it, and it's all AI. Like, and it's just it sucks so fucking bad. Suno, I think, is the worst thing that's ever been created. The what do you call it? The creator of it, the CEO, excuse me, has gone on record as saying he thinks that people don't really like making music. He thinks that people don't like the process of making music, which is just I wish harm to come to his ego or something. I don't know. Do people joining this stream probably are like super confused at this point. You can't even preview your own WAV files? Slightly different vibes in the solar. That's the thing though. Like some things I get in the studio that I'm going to do a video on, I sit down and I'm like, I get it. Like, and to be completely fair, I didn't get the solar. I actually was like, I reached out to someone in my Discord and was like, how do I make this thing not sound like shit? And then I spent some more time with it and I was like, okay, cool. I get it. Is it for me all the time? Absolutely not. But I get it. And I was able to make music with it. If I can make music with something, generally I can find some goodness in it, right? I've had the Bento for a bit now. I've been waiting for different firmware updates to come through. I actually told him I was going to send it back because I didn't think I wanted to do a video on it. He was 1010 really didn't want another like negative review of it because it's gotten kind of trashed in reviews. And I was like, I don't know if I can actually give it the kind of review that you want, which of course isn't a review, right? It's it wouldn't be a review if I didn't do that. And he said something back to me and was like, you know, I was like, okay, I'll give it another try. So that was a couple days ago, and now I'm sitting down with it, and you know, I was gonna do a stream saying if learning it again, and then maybe doing a review. Unfortunately, what I found out is that the firmware update for it also required a couple gigabytes of new content be put on the card, which I didn't know. So I had updated the firmware. He didn't actually tell me that I needed to do this. Like, he didn't tell me that I needed to download all these new files. He just said, oh, here's the firmware. Honestly, that's kind of insane. I feel like I'm going to make an enemy out of Aaron, and I don't want to. I really don't. I think he's a wonderful guy, and I think that he's very smart, and like I said, I love some of his products. But this situation kind of sucks. Like, the situation with how this is being presented and how I'm now, you know, wasting all this time on stream, wasting my time with all this stuff, which I could have done last night to prepare for today. And that's the kind of stuff that I just can't abide by. Like, having my time wasted, having to bang my head against something that shouldn't be a problem. And that's where we are right now. I promise we will get back to it, though. I'm just waiting for this fucking shit to transfer. I know I don't know why they didn't send me an OPXY. I don't understand teenage engineering. I don't understand Electron. Actually, I do understand Electron better now. I don't understand teenage engineering. But I don't think they really need me to do anything. Okay. That's it. We did it. TE is working the fad hipsters. You should understand that. I don't like that attitude. No offense. I think that there's a lot of hate for TE that isn't necessarily warranted. I think that they just are. They don't care about being understood in a Western capitalist kind of way, even though I guess you could argue that they are extremely capitalist. It just doesn't fit with a lot of people's visions of what they expect, and I think that bothers people. Teenage Engineering Turtles. Hyperlight Drifter vibes. You gotta love Tonic 5th Super Tonic. Okay, let's pray for me. Am I in screen? All right, there we go. We're back. Okay. It's the pricing that kills you. I know, and that's the thing everybody reacts to is that, oh, it's expensive, and the problem with where we are today in consumerism, and I've done a video about this, is that once things are too expensive, we start to once things are too expensive for us, we try to invalidate them. And we try to invalidate them because we're kind of like mad that we can't afford them. They're not an impulse buy, and we don't like it when things. All right, well, I guess we have previews. We don't like it when we can't afford things. I wonder where the preview volume is, because that was really loud. So we try to invalidate things about it to. I don't know, because we want to tear it down because it doesn't fit within our world, so to speak. I see a lot of ganging up on stuff, toxic, like ganging up on stuff on online, and I'm trying to push back against it just a little bit because it leads to harassment of people like me, and I don't want that, like, obviously. Okay, so I have all of my outs turned down. Let's do this. Okay, so the preview, can I change the preview value? Because that's insane. Let's see. Oh, no, I only have the 1.2 manual. Fuck me. Okay. Let's see. Downloads. I am in hell. Oh, wait. I can't ask the manual because there's not preview volume. Okay. Oh, I spelled volume wrong. No. Is preview in here? Yeah. Okay, so preview volume. Well, it says no 1.3 manual yet. However, like, it does say stuff about previewing in this one manual. But it says maybe just for the samples. Okay, so preview volume is bad. I'm gonna start a notebook. I'm gonna start a text document here. What do we got? I am in purgatory. Yeah, I've seen Hell of a Boss. I know that hell would be fun. One of my dogs is farting in the hallway, and it smells in here. Okay, so we have TRS MIDI. Thanks so much for opening a fucking privacy statement, Microsoft. TRS MIDI switch. Good. We have firmware update contents. Bad. SD card reader crashed. We have preview volume. Bad. Great. Love it. Okay. Okay, so we know that preview is very loud. Let's look over here real quick. How do I... Oh, okay, so here's type. So let's load up a multi-sample. I'm so sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. And I can't change the volume. Like, nothing affects this volume. I just want some, like... I'm going to talk about... Okay, that's fine. Okay, so multi-sampling on here is... It can multi-sample. The thing about loading your own multi-samples is, and I've talked to Aaron about this, and I was surprised that he said it wasn't possible. They expect the multi-samples. I don't know if you all know what a multi-sample is. I'm just going to write down multi-sample bad. So multi-sample means that you have multiple notes sampled. So you get... Fucking Christ. Why? All my outs are so far down. Okay. How do I turn you down? How do I turn you down? How the fuck do I turn a track down? I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. Okay, levels right here. There we go. You sample multiple fucking notes, okay? That's what happens. But to get your multi-samples to load in here, they have to have the MIDI note number. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if you've ever seen a multi-sample. I don't know if you've ever seen a multi-sample arrow keypad. No, it doesn't do it. Like if you get a sample pack, it'll say like Rhodes C3, and then that. That's how multi-samples are named. Like, and making people use the MIDI note name, the reason he did that is because it's easier for them to program for. So they don't have to think about different string cases where like, it's like, you know, maybe like C3 Rhodes or Rhodes lowercase c3. And I gave him a fucking metadata schema to like, I'm like, this is all you need to know. Like, this is all you need to know. Like, this is the information you need. And he was like, it's not possible. So I still don't know how the hell I would make multi-sample files for this unless I use the internal sampler. The more I talk about this, the more I realize I just don't want to do a video on it. Like, and I'm sorry. Like, I know this is I'm probably going to like hide this stream, like, honestly. Yeah, so MIDI note name 1 out of 127 or whatever. I want someone in the chat to tell me of something that does that, and tell me that you've ever seen that before in your entire fucking life. Like, that you've seen a thing that does that. Yeah, I'm not doing a video on this. You know what? We could actually we can end the stream. We can end the stream here. I'm done. I'm done. Here. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. If you want to make your own multi-samples, you have to figure out a way to get them to have the MIDI note number in them. And I don't know anything that does that. Anything. I don't know anything that does that. You just joined? Lol. Well, sorry. So and the what do you call it? The lack of the way I got brushed off about it was really kind of, I didn't like it because I was like, bro, I know you can figure this out. Like you're a programmer. Like, it's a fucking like string mask. Figure it out. I'm gonna go and make this unlisted so more people don't click on it. Toneverk? No, I'm gonna use the deluge. I don't know the Toneverk well enough yet to really do anything about it. So yeah, I feel like the combination of like, oh, I don't want a bad review of it, and then also like, but the software, like, I'm not going to dedicate myself to the software like in a way that you, as somebody who was reviewing it, has suggested to me. That's not cool. Load synth. We're just going to make something really quick with this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you about the delisted thing. If you go back and watch the stream, you'll understand. But basically, I came into this stream hoping that what am I doing here? Drum kit load. I came into this hoping that I would have a different opinion of things, and yeah, I didn't. So that's what's going on. And I don't want Aaron to find this because I think he'll never talk to me again. Even though I gave him the opportunity to not have this be the situation. I need something that doesn't have... That's pretty good. Let's change our key. what did I just do? Oh, there we go. Scale. Major. Hey, change the scale. Minor, Dorian, Phrygian, Mixolydian, Locrian, Harmonic minor, Marva, Arabian, whole tone blues, pentatonic minor. You know we gotta get our pentatonic minor. Actually, I want Dorian. I lied. I want Dorian. Oh no, I just passed it. It's all digital, baby. All digital. I have the, me personally, I have the 1010 Bitbox, which I really, really love. The 1010 Blue Box for my Eurorack is my favorite mixer in the entire world. So... I don't know why all these are so quiet. Every single preset in this is so fucking quiet. See, Blarg. This thing is battery powered, yeah. By the way, these are multi-samples. These guitar things, these are from my safe room pack. And I didn't really have a problem creating these at all. Are they amazing? No, but, you know, they're not the end of the world. I feel like I just, like, coming down from being angry about that, like it was a while. Oh, no. Whoops, I just erased everything I did. Okay, well, whatever. Here's this. I guess I made this at some point. I don't know why. Wow, this is good. When did I make this? Okay, well, great. Bye, everybody. I'm so sorry that this turned out to be the way it was. You lit it up with a high-speed chase with a dude trying to run your brother off the road. 10 out of 10. Hell yeah. You could identify this blind. I have a signature sound. I didn't know that. That's pretty neat, I guess. Oh no, I'm being observed. I'm being observed in a way that defines me. So just to recap, everybody, I'm not going to be doing on the 1010 video on the 1010 Bento for a lot of reasons, and I don't want to soil your impression of 1010 as a company. I think that they make really great stuff. I will vouch for the what do you call it? The Blue Box Eurorack mixer all day, And have I tried the grid mode? Hold on a second. What's grid mode? Just hold the song button and use the encoder right turn. Song? Encoder. This? No. What encoder? What encoder? Just hold the song button and use the encoder right turn. Okay. Song? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's encoder right turn? This? Is this it? That was a left turn, my friend. Uh-oh. And then I clicked it and it went away. Is this it? I don't know what I'm looking at right now, to be honest. Oh, I guess I am in that mode. Okay. Oh, neat. This is great. Do I have to wait for all this stuff to... Can I do the shift? Oh, I can. Great. Okay, great. Fuck yeah. Damn. Early 2025, Jeremy had some good shit going on. I wish I could go back. I fuck with this. Okay, that's it. Bless you. Have a great, wonderful day. Blue on audition row. What? You're telling me to do things with the blue button? You can go in the tracks. I appreciate you trying to help, but chat trying to drive me from chat is not going to work. When I get back to the deluge, I will let you know. What does that mean? When I get back to the deluge this year, I will learn it a little bit better again. That's the thing about the community firmware; it's really fantastic, but you do kind of have to like relearn the device if you're not always on it. Oh, you mean like that? Whatever. Okay, great. Stop saying blue. Blue. There's blue everywhere. Blue. 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 Like that? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? Like that? Blue. Okay. Take care, everybody. I'll see you soon.